All right, so this is a crematorium right here. Notice all these trash trucks going down the road. Now, they're not building any more graveyards. They're not building any more cemeteries. This is a crematorium. The problem is you cannot cremate a body without a permit. And in my county, there's been no spike in permits. There's been more people dying than there's no more graveyards, so they're not getting buried. And if you don't have a permit, you can't cremate them. So what are they doing with the bodies? Somebody's got some questions to answer. I tried to get a hold of these people. I'll try again. But when they lost the chain of custody of my dad's body, I've become obsessed with this question. How you figure this out is it's the permit. If they have no permit, they cannot cremate a body. So where's the fucking bodies? Or where's the permits? Or where's the burial? The illusion of privacy is now the new scam. See this license plate right here? When you get pulled over by a police officer, it doesn't matter what state you're in, they can tell you exactly where you were. It pulls right up on their screen all day where you were driving. For example, that's what the camera system is for on these lights, on these traffic lights right here. There's the camera right there I'm talking about. There's another one right there. Right there. And there's another one, and then there's a microphone right next to it. Two more right there. Street lights all have a camera on them now. They pull you over, they know that you just came from the bar district in Ybor City if you're in Tampa. So don't lie to them, because they know exactly every line that you went over. They know every light that you went through. They know exactly where you've been. People don't realize that's what that camera system on the traffic light system does. It documents where you've been all day. So FYI, don't lie. I don't know if you all know this or not, but when Google gets paid by a company to advertise, all right, and also on Apple Maps, when you plot a course, it'll take you out of the way in order to drive you past these motherfuckers. That is a scam. I'm looking for barbecue. I'm not looking for some closed down Taco Bell now selling shrimp, Philly steaks, and looks like paella. They run you out 10 miles out of your way just to run you by stores that pay them for advertising. Florida, they're just building the buildings too tall. If you look at these buildings, they're all starting to lean. So with the buildings falling in Miami, it raised a bunch of red flags. And they pump out all the aquifers and all the caverns full of water. It leaves this huge hole, and buildings start sinking. The bottom line is, when you're building high buildings like this, a new one, and you're pounding into the ground, boom, 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 boom. And when it does, it shakes the foundation. You can't upset the aquifers that are underneath these buildings, because when you do, you get sinkholes just like you do in single family homes. It shakes the bridge. Start having problems with all this infrastructure. You cannot build buildings this high in Florida. It's limestone, not granite. What happened in Miami is going to happen here. It's inevitable. Check out this fucking scam in Tampa. You ever seen one of these? I'll give you $5,000 if you can guess what this is. Military grade, downtown Tampa, right across from You Lily's restaurant. There's Baywalk. I'll give you $5,000 if you could tell me what this is. It's military grade equipment. I'll give you a hint. It was used in South America just to steal their president in Venezuela. And I could just tell you that when it's used, it renders everybody around completely and utterly disabled. I'll call it that way. But if you could tell me what that's called, I'll give you $5,000. I'll give you a hint. The mask is up there, which is the antenna, and it rides off the wires. So you tell me, $5,000. So the new scam is taking your money for an application fee, and there's no units available. never, ever give money for an application fee to any corporation, any building, any single family home until you've toured the actual unit that you're going to be rented. That is the new scam. I don't know if you know this or not, but an application fee is $125. They'll take 1,000 application fees and they'll have no vacancies. And that is big money, okay? Single family homes do it too. You'll see that scam on Marketplace. You'll see it on Craigslist. People don't even own the house and they're taking a application fee for a house that's not even theirs, for a building that has no vacancy, and just pocketing your money and you can't get it back. So the reason why you can't save any money on your electric bill is because of smart appliances and smart houses. Let me explain why your bill is $400 to $500 too high each month. Here we go. So whenever you hook one of these smart thermostats, like this is the one I have, they keep the appliance running 24/7. Let me show you. They're all smart now. So not only are they come equipped like all the rest of the appliances with a camera inside them and also a microphone, they're smart, which means that they're always on standby. They're always doing something. So when you get a refrigerator like this, it's constantly monitoring everything. It's constantly burning a steady flow of electricity. This is just common sense. Make the mistake of turning your house into a smart house with one of those smart meters that start fires on the side of your house, and you get a smart appliance like this. The app that's on your phone, like the Google app that controls your whole entire house, will actually keep this thing on standby, which burns twice the amount of power as a regular appliance. This goes for anything, plugs, anything that you got going on in your house. So this is the solution right here for smart appliances, everything, including your thermostat. This is usually used for a pool, to turn a pool on and off. All you do, it's only $114, is you have an electrician wire this into your main breaker. And what happens is while you're at work, let's just say you leave at 9 in the morning, you set it to turn everything off at 9 in the morning. And when you get home, say 6 o'clock, you set it to turn everything back on at 6 o'clock. So this is just a great idea, solution for you to save thousands of dollars on your utility bill. You're welcome. So they're not building any more graveyards. My question is, if they're not building any more graveyards, what are they doing with the bodies? Where are they? The F are they doing with the bodies, bruh? Where are the people? 8 billion people on the planet. 8 billion with a B. 150,000 people die each and every day. Where's all the bodies? You got to ask yourself these questions. They're not building any new graveyards. What are they doing with all the bodies of the people who are no longer with us? That's all I'm saying, man. It's all I'm asking. If they're not building new graveyards, what are they doing with the bodies, bro? So, I wonder, this is made out of, since we know there's not enough cows to feed everybody, I wonder what this is made out of, what this is made out of, what this is made out of. Feed our kids this shit.